In this video, we're going to take a look at how Pythagorean theorem allows us to solve for sides other than side C. In other words, solving for side A or B. Now remember that formula, which was C squared equals A squared plus B squared. That's the Pythagorean theorem. But if we rearrange this formula using our algebra skills, we can get two other variations. So A squared, when it's isolated, is just C squared minus B squared, because when that plus B squared moves over to the other side, it becomes minus. Or alternatively, if you want to get B squared, you're moving the A squared to the other side, and when it does, it becomes negative. The goal in both of these cases is to get either A or B. But remember, as we talked about in the previous video, when you want the side, but it's squared, you take the square root of that side, but then you have to take the square root of the other side as well. So, in other words, A is now equal to the square root of C squared minus B squared. And if you want to solve for side B, then that's equal to the square root of C squared minus B squared. And be careful once again, when you're putting all this into your calculator, you need to make sure you open a set of brackets around that inside information. And I'll show that on a sharp calculator as well. So let's take a look at this example. This is the 19 yards is like your side C. And let's say this is 16 yards, which is side B, and we want to find side A. So our formula then is A is equal to the square root of 19 squared minus 16 squared. Put that into the calculator together. We're going to open up a square root symbol, and then next we make sure we have a set of brackets to contain that squared information. And we're going to go 19 squared minus 16 squared, close the bracket, and hit equal. So we get an answer which we can round to 2 decimal places of A is equal to 10.25, and don't forget to always add in your units, yards. Okay, so take a moment now and try these next 2 practice examples. Pause the video and check your answers. I hope you were able to get these 2 answers. I rounded my side A answer to 2 decimal places, and you'll just follow instructions in your assessments. Remember, it was the square root of 12 squared minus 7 squared. For the next question, I had changed everything to inches to make it easier for the operation. So I did my square root of 28 squared minus 19 squared. It gave me an answer of 20.57 and many other decimals in inches. I approximated that to 1 foot and 9 inches for my final answer.